You seen Harry Potter?
1519 project stems from where it emanates from that kind of history. So this is a different kind of podcast about black people. It is a project that is diasporic in nature, and blackness is a condition, and blackdom is a real place. Don't forget to buy a shirt. So I'm gonna stand up now because I'm sitting, trying to be comfortable, but I want you to see the shirt because you want to buy one. Okay, and then just go on the website and see.
In a quarter mile, turn right at Larson Loop.
So what is this podcast about? Is it just about blackdom? Is it just about the Afro frontier? I don't know. Sometimes it might be about current events.
Turn right at Larson Loop.
Related
then turn
to
right.
history, though. It's always going to be about the history. And black folks 100 years ago, generally speaking. And the black folks of 100 years ago ain't no different.
Turn right, then your destination will be on the right.
Except they were better than us. They were better than us in so many different ways that we should just go ahead and lionize our ancestors, even the ones that didn't do us proud. Because for most of our existence, and let me just say most, because we're also talking here the 1519 project, most of our existence on the North American continent, the so-called North American continent, there has been an opposition
turn left,
force.
then turn right. Head south. In 600 feet,
that
turn right.
has muted the colonizer within us, or the sovereigns within us. Now, sovereigns are not necessarily always colonizers, but in this case, they go together. So as we get used to these terms, black colonizers, Prince Hall Freemasons, military, so Buffalo Soldiers in this case, because we're talking about the turn of the 20th century and the New Mexico territory, and ministers, we can easily put them in. I want you to understand the trajectory goes all the way back. All the way back, 1500s, when the first wave invasion of indigenous lands started, with black folks at the tip of the spear, like Juan Garrido. That's what this is about. That us bridging some gaps, because not all of us can go to college. Definitely, the vast majority of us can't afford it. I still can't afford it, and I went. Anyway, we'll get to that too. In the meantime, yeah, go buy a shirt, buy a cup, because this shit is about to get legendary. I plan on learning how to do this right, making it worth your time, because a lot of people competing for your time. I want to make sure that when you're in here, live testing this equipment to see if it works. If you can see me and not just hear me, you can see T. Jakes in the back. I'll watch that in the morning.
In a quarter mile, slide left onto Upper San Pedro Road.
Right? So I'm opening my phone right now to start off with a preface. to this podcast. And so each night, morning, I listen to my writings because I'm working on a book.
Frontier in America. History 1900 to 1930. Timothy Eugene Nelson. Preface. Black Dome was a real place. I have to make this fact clear because my brother Maison Nelson
Slight
thought I made it
left
up.
onto Upper San Pedro
No
Road,
lie.
Then turn right on
Maison,
US
pronounced
84 East.
Maison, recorded my doctoral graduation. He flew all the way from the Air Force Base, where he was stationed in Las Vegas, Nevada, to El Paso, Texas. He took pictures with me holding my University of Texas at El Paso mock diploma. Still,
Turn right
after
onto
not
US
seeing him for about 5 years,
South
his
Riverside
question
Drive.
was, when you gone make some money? I graduated with a Ph.D. in borderland history on December 10, 2015, with subfield expertise in African diasporic studies and U.S. history.
Continue on US
In 2019,
84
I accepted a
miles.
seat on a panel at the National Conference for the Western History Association in Las Vegas, Nevada, at the Westgate Vegas Resort and Casino, near the Vegas Strip. Dr. Kenneth Hamilton was on the panel, and I could not pass up the chance to meet him in person. Unknown to Dr. Hamilton, he had become an intellectual father to the Black Dome thesis, and all-around icon for me. Maison drove from his house on the north side of Vegas. At first sight, when you gone make some money? Forgive me for belaboring the point, but Black Dome was a real place. Audible to the people sitting around Maison in the conference room of my panel, he said, "Oh, I thought he made that up." Table of contents. Preface.
In half a mile,
So,
turn left onto New Mexico 284 East Airport Road.
I still don't know why my brother thought I made it up or how he didn't figure out that I didn't make it up. He went to my graduation. He took pictures. He spoke to my
Turn left onto New Mexico 284 East Airport Road.
dissertation chair. And he's even in the video that I show at the end of this broadcast.
Continue,
He's screaming in the video. So,
continue on New Mexico 284
If he
East
thought
for
I made it
1.5
up.
miles.
and it being Blackdom, or I think that's what he was talking about. I assume he's talking about Blackdom. I can't imagine Blackdom being made up. But anyway, it's why I begin all of my presentations with Blackdom was a real place, because we're beginning a new era where you can't assume people know anything about what you're talking about, because there's so much information and so little being given in school. So Blackdom was a real place, and it came from an
Turn right onto
inherent
Paseo del Sol.
an idea of sovereignty, of liberation. It comes from,
Continue on Paseo del Sol for 3/4 of a mile.
Prince Hall Freemasonry began in I could Google it, but like 1780s, I think. And it was also
Turn right, then your destination will be on the
synchronized
right.
with the AME Church. I assume Bishop T.D. Jakes is a part of
Recipient of the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Borderlands History, Timothy E. Nelson.
Turn left, then turn right. Head south. In 600 feet, turn right.